Hey friends, it's Amy Deb, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. I can't believe it's Thursday already. This week has been flying by. Short holiday week does that to you. Guys, I'm just curious, as you jump on, let me know if you're a busy working mama. Whether you've got adult kids or small kids, it doesn't matter. You're still a busy working mama who sometimes loves your family so much that you just want to make it through the day without slapping them around a little bit because you just have gotten so much going on that you just want a low-key night, right? I'm curious who's out there that feels sometimes like I do. You're just so wound tight because you got so much going on that you just need a rest day. Doesn't matter who you are. I know there's a lot of you out there. This is the perfect meal for those kind of days. Fast, easy, absolutely delicious. And even though you're tired, your family's going to love you. You don't have to slave in the kitchen for hours. You don't even have to be in the kitchen 30 minutes, y'all. I'm fixing to show you something so fast and easy. So my side dish for tonight is leftover roasted cabbage. So I've got roasted cabbage I cooked last night, and I cooked enough on purpose to make sure I had a side dish for tonight. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to make a delicious meal in your air fryer or your oven. Guys, as you jump on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. Go ahead and share this video, guys. If I've ever been any help to you, if I've given you some encouragement, some great recipes, like let's just share these videos. And if you're the tired mama like me, I want you in the comments to say, whew, girl, it's been a busy one. It's been a busy one. So let me show you. We've got just a few ingredients. We're going to be making my very favorite air fried pork chops. You can do this with chicken, you can do it with pork, you can do it with turkey, you can do this a million different ways, which is the reason I love sharing this with people. I really like this seasoning combination I'm about to give you, but you can make your own seasoning and make your own deliciousness in your air fryer. You also can use your oven. So if you're using your oven, go ahead and turn it on to preheat 350. And guys, I know Facebook Live says it's live, but I'm not seeing comments, and I know you guys are out there commenting. So I'm going to wait just a second, and let me show you what we're doing. If you're interested, give me some hearts. If you've tried this before and you love the air fried pork chops, give me some hearts. Like, I'm so excited. Actually, in the comments, if you love your air fryer, I want you to tell me what kind you have. What kind of air fryer do you have? I love mine. It's the Cuisinart TOA70. Love it. I've been using it forever. And when it dies, I'll just replace it again because I love this Cuisinart. I love this big basket. I can put a lot of food in there. I can cook fast. I've got mine set to air fry and 350, and that's pretty much where I keep it. Sometimes I'll make it hotter, but most of the time I keep it there. All right, guys, we're fixing to make an air fried mix. And what we're starting off with is grated Parmesan cheese. Yep, right out of the canister, grated Parmesan cheese. You also, if you prefer, can use pork rinds, just really fine chopped pork rinds. You can put them in a Ziploc bag and use your roller for like pastries, your pastry roller, or you can use a mallet and crush it, but you want really super fine pork rinds or grated cheese. I like the grated cheese because you can make it any kind of seasoning you want, and it's super fast. So I've got the grated Parmesan cheese. I'm adding some onion powder. I'm adding some garlic powder. And you can do as much or as little as you want. This is your seasoning, and you can use different stuff. You don't even have to copy exactly what I'm doing, which is what I love because you truly can make this taste however you like. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning to it. It's going to be so yummy. And guys, in the comments, if you watch me cook, what do I say about seasonings? When you're making a mix or you're seasoning your food, what do I say about the seasonings? I'd love to know who's paying attention. Oh, Rhonda, girl, I know it's been a busy day, and I can't wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait for Friday. Ricky and I are going to the clubhouse. All right, now I'm going to add some paprika. I love paprika, and look at that. Ooh, it's going to be good. And the last ingredient I'm adding, I used a little bit of spicy seasoning last night for my chicken Alfredo, and it was so good. I decided to add a little bit of that spice to this recipe too. And this is the Flavor Guides Everything Spicy. Hey Dee, how are you? Oh yeah, Dee's got a Cuisinart something or another. All right, now look at this. In the comments, yes, that's right, Terry. If you can't see it, you ain't got enough. Look at all those seasonings. Now we're gonna take this mix and we're gonna mix it all together because we wanna make sure it's mixed really good because this is gonna go on our pork chops. And again, you can use chicken, you can use pork, you can use turkey, anything you want. And this makes the most awesome mix to put in the air fryer. It really fries it up really good. So we're just mixing it together. Now, remember when I first started, we had that super white grated Parmesan cheese. Now look at it. Look at all those seasonings. So if you can't see it, it ain't seasoned enough. That's the way I feel about it. So I usually measure with my heart and my eyes. All right, let me smell it. It smells good too. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Uh-oh, there's Ricky. The dogs are excited. Okay, let me let him in. I'm talking about the dog pound out there. That's a dog pound sound right there. They get excited when their daddy comes home. All right, guys. So as you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight. That's low carb or keto friendly. We're making my favorite air fried pork chops. You can use chicken, pork, turkey. It doesn't matter. You get to decide. And we've just made our crust mix. If you missed it, just go back to the front of the video. This is fast, in the kitchen, out of the kitchen, fast. All right, next, you have two options. Besides your meat, choose your meat. Pork, chicken, turkey, doesn't matter. And then choose your coating. Are you going to use avocado oil, olive oil, or an egg wash? Either way is perfectly fine. The egg wash makes it just a little thicker, so it makes the crust a little thicker, which I like the oil because it's just fast. I don't have to worry about dirtying a bunch of stuff. And I like the way the crust sits on the oil, but you do want to make sure you've got plenty so you can oil it up on both sides. As you can see. Now, if you want to, you can take salt and pepper directly to the pork chops, but I just put it right in the mix of the blend. Hey, babe. What's up? What? All right, and then we're going to take the pork. I've got it oiled up really good so the seasonings are going to stick. And we're just going to put it on both sides. And then we're going to make sure it's on the edges. And then put it right to the air fryer. Now I've got 3 pork chops and there's plenty of space in this air fryer, which again is the reason I love this air fryer. That and the fact that it just lasts. I mean, I've had this one a couple of years now, Ricky, or one? I think Ricky got this one for me for Christmas, I think last year. Not this year, but last year. So over a year. And then our old one is at the clubhouse, which we're going to be visiting tomorrow. Super excited. And again, if you're making this recipe, you can season your crust however you like. I love garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and I love fresh Italian seasoning, but I didn't get any. And then you just knock off the excess, and look at that. Look how pretty it is. All right, salt, pepper, and then I like Flavor God's Everything seasoning, but this time I'm using Flavor God's Everything Spicy seasoning, so it's got a little spicy kick to it. All right, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Woo, watch out, Ellie. All right, we're gonna turn this air fryer on about 10 minutes. Those are thin pork chops. Do y'all see those pork chops? They're kind of thin. If you have a thick pork chop, it takes a little longer to cook. I like the thin chops because they cook faster. Same thing with turkey or chicken cutlets. Either way, I'm gonna make sure I slice them thin so they cook faster. So I've got those in the air fryer. I'm doing 10 minutes first, and then I'm gonna check it out. If you have a poultry or a meat thermometer, you can test the temperature if you want to. I've been doing this so long that I can just look at it and tell that it's not good enough or it's too done. The thing with your air fryer is you don't want to overcook. If you overcook, it really dries it out. So when I first got my air fryer, I used my little kitchen thermometer. As a matter of fact, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, so easy. I got it at Walmart or Bed Bath & Beyond. I can't remember. It's got the thermometer right there on the end. You just put this in the thickest part and it Tells you exactly what it's supposed to be right here on the thing. It tells you for pork it's supposed to be, I think, 160. Pork 145. See, I overcooked that. 145. So it's really cool. I used this a lot when I first got started with my air fryer because I didn't want to overcook, but I also didn't want to undercook. And now I've been using it for so long, I can just look at the food in there and be like, oh, perfect. So, all right, guys, I'm so excited you're here. I see Teresa from Northern California, or off the coast of North Carolina. I don't know why I said California. I just got back from California. That's why. Teresa, I'm sorry. North Carolina, which is not that far from me. Hey, Barbara from South Carolina. Look at there. We got the Carolinas covered. How are you guys? Hey, Terry, how are you? You never have enough. That's right. I love seasonings. All right. Hey, Sandra, how are you? All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning up. It is truly that fast. You pull it out of the air fryer as soon as it's cooked, slap it on a plate, and a lot of people ask me if I flip. No, I don't flip. There's no reason to flip. I literally take my fork, pick it right up, put it on a plate, and we've got our side dish ready, and we've got a fast dinner in and out of the kitchen. Y'all saw how fast it was to mix that up. I'm going to walk away from this as soon as I clean up, and I'm done. Out of the kitchen, fast, delicious food. Doesn't take all night, low carb, even fit your keto lifestyle if you're following strict keto, and your family's going to love you. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I will help you all later. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you're new here and you don't have my getting started tips, in the comments say getting started so I can get you tips on how to start your day every single day, understanding what you're looking for so that you can watch your body melt away. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.